Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So this video, I'm going to start off with a story. And it relates to when I first learned about credit scoring, and I actually started to see that what I was learning was working. So of course, the natural thing to do is when you find out something actually works, something that you're attempting to learn actually works, you're going to share that information with others. So years back when I first learned about how credit scoring works, how to use a credit card and things like that, I wanted to share it with loved ones and friends and, just test it out on them. No money involved, of course, but just test out what I learned. And I had two different experiences, and this is going to come back and it's going to relate to what I'm going to talk about in this video. But I had two different experiences. On one hand, the people who were open-minded to learning about credit and just open-minded in general about everything I was telling them, they ended up seeing better results than the people who weren't open-minded. Now, you had two groups. You had one group, I would tell them, hey, don't go over this amount on your credit card that you have. Make sure you're paying off all your bills on time. Make sure you're doing this. Make sure you're doing that. And they would listen. And then it was the other group. The other group of people, they were more rebellious, like they would kind of listen, but in a way, they still wanted to do things their way because they still had a little rebelliousness in it. Now, I get it. I was just starting out with credit. So they probably like, hey, he don't know what he's talking about. So why should I listen to him? But once the results started to come in better for me and my credit score grew and it began to increase, they started to listen a little bit, although there was still a little bit of rebellion there. And I'm going to be honest with you all. That rebellion got in the way of them having the same results as the people who were in the first group. And I see that often here on YouTube, just by some of the questions that I get. I honestly think a lot of you make credit scoring to be more complex than what it really is. Credit scoring and the way how credit scoring works is not some big secret. A lot of people think, oh, it's a big secret that you all are holding back from us. Why won't you reveal this big secret? Because some of the questions I get, I'd be like, I just told you in the video what to do. And people still have the opinion like, no, it has to be something else. Listen, over here on this Water Your Soil channel, I am not going to share with you all information that I haven't tried or someone else that I have helped over the years haven't tried. I'm not comfortable with giving out information that I don't know about. If you come by here and ask me a question and I don't know the answer to that question, I'll either refer you to a source or I'll try to point you in the direction of finding the answer. I don't like giving out advice on things that I don't know. And I also don't like giving out individual advice on this channel, which is why I always tell you all to use your own discretion. You can either use your own discretion when it comes to credit and credit cards, or you can either go and get a certified financial advisor. But I'm not a fan of giving out individual advice on this Water Your Soil YouTube channel. But if you are watching this video and you're at the bottom when it comes to your credit score, meaning you don't have a good or excellent credit score, you really need to be careful with trusting your own rebellion, because I know a lot of you want things the quick and the fast way. You want your credit score to grow overnight. And more often than not, your credit score is not going to go from poor to good overnight. Now, I know some of you may want to do things the fast or the scammy way. But here at Water Your Soil, I like to teach people to do things the legit way. So you're not going to find that type of advice over on this channel. So if you are a subscriber on this channel and you're looking for that type of advice, you're not going to find it here. So you may want to hit that unsubscribe button. We'll miss you, but we'll be okay. But I just wanted to make this video because oftentimes I receive a lot of questions, and the questions really make me believe that people think that credit scoring is more complex than what it is. I know a lot of you view secured credit cards as another form of spending. And I keep telling people, I've been telling people since day one, I have made countless amounts of videos on secured credit cards. And I've been telling people, look, do not look at a secured credit card as another form of spending. View a secured credit card as basically training wheels on a bike that you're trying to learn how to ride. Once those training wheels are off, then you can worry about credit limits and things like that. But until those training wheels are off, you graduating, then focus on graduating the card first, as well as increasing your credit score. Because you know, people always want to come by and they're like, hey, I want a $5,000 credit limit. And that's cool and all. You want a $5,000 credit limit, and your explanation is you want a higher credit limit for whenever your credit card graduates. Now, this is my personal opinion and my personal advice. You're entitled to your own. But if I have $5,000, I'm not using it to put a down payment on a secured credit card. No, I'm gonna put what I need to put down on a secured credit card, graduate it, and then if it's a Discover secured credit card, I'm gonna go and try to get those credit limit increases. I did that. People think I'm making up stuff when I say I started out with my Discover It secured credit card with a $200 limit. That same secured credit card graduated. And now on that same card, not the secured card because it's unsecured now, but on that same card account, my credit limit is well over $5,000 now. And I didn't have to spend a dime. I didn't receive any hard inquiries with those increases. And this is what I'm trying to tell you all, because you think you have to spend your way to those credit limit increases. And you really don't have to pay your way to a credit limit. I know as some of you out there, you think, hey, maybe I need to put 5,000, 10,000 down. That way when the card graduates, I got this high limit. And I'm just gonna tell you all, you get used to spending that money on that secured card. You got a $5,000 limit and you're up there spending $4,000 a month because you're trying to flex and look cool and all of these things. And you're more than likely than not gonna see your secured credit card not graduate as quick as it could, if it even graduates. You know, it happens all the time. I've been helping people out with credit scores and credit cards for years, and I give them advice. They choose to follow their own advice, and then they always come back and hit me up. Hey, why isn't my secured credit card graduating? Why is my credit score stuck? Why this? Why that? And it's really because they want to do things the rebellious way, or they want to do things the way of some video that they saw on YouTube from someone who is more savvier than they are, and they just want to do it the quick way, or they want to try to take a shortcut. And more often than not, shortcuts are going to catch up with you. I remember when I played football, my football coach used to always tell us, hey, don't take a shortcut when you're running and you're training out here in football practice, because it'll catch up with you in the game. And that's true. It gets late in the fourth quarter, you're tired, you don't have the energy, you don't have the stamina. It all goes back to you taking shortcuts when you were in practice and you were supposed to be running, but you wanted to take those shortcuts and not get your cardio in and not get your stamina up. It will come back to haunt you when you least expect it. And the same thing applies to credit cards and credit scores. Do things the way that it's set out to be. I know that sounds boring. I know that sounds mundane. Like, who wants to do that? But you'll get the best results that way. I've been getting the best results that way for years. I always encourage other people to do things that way and get the best results as well. Is it more than one way to get a good credit score or an excellent credit score? Yes, there is. It's more than one way. But I like to keep things basic because the basic route has yet to be proven wrong. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. If you're new here and you feeling the vibe over here, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video. And this goes to every single one of you. This is very important. Hopefully you made it to this point in the video. Hit the like button. A lot of people watch this video, but they don't understand the importance of the like button. This is a smaller YouTube channel. The way how they have the algorithm set up, if I don't receive enough likes, this channel doesn't grow. My videos don't get views. The algorithm will push this video back and it won't be pushed out to people. So if you support this channel, which some of you claim that you do, be sure to hit that like button. It takes a second, literally. You just hit the like button, then you could go about your day. But if you support this channel and you really are a supporter of Water Your Soil and helping people learn about credit cards and helping people learn about credit scores, the least you can do is hit that like button, show support. You don't even have to tell other people about this channel if you don't want to, but just hit that like button. That's the way the algorithm circulates videos. I don't like telling people to hit the like button, but that's how it works here on YouTube. But anyways, I appreciate every single one of you for watching this video. I really do. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Hold on. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right?